Are you over 60 and finding it harder and harder to sleep through the night? Do you often wake up around 2 or 3 in the morning? Even after drinking just a small glass of water before bed, many people believe that a quick drink of plain water before sleep is healthy, helping to flush the body and keep it hydrated. But here's the surprising truth. While water is good for many things, it does very little to help you drift off into deep, restorative rest. Water cannot calm your nervous system, warm your body, or provide the key nutrients your brain needs, such as magnesium, glycine, and tryptophan. These nutrients are the natural building blocks of deep sleep, helping you relax and stay asleep until morning. What's more, plain water runs straight to your bladder, and as we age, our bladder muscles lose some of their strength, which means even a small sip can trigger the urge to get up in the middle of the night. Once you are awake, it's often difficult to fall back asleep. But here's the encouraging news: you don't need to give up drinking altogether. You only need to switch to the right kind of bedtime drink. In this video, I will share with you 5 simple nighttime drinks that can help older adults rest more deeply, wake up less often, and feel refreshed in the morning. One of them can even strengthen your muscles, improve collagen, and leave your legs feeling lighter by sunrise. Stay with me until the end, and let me know in the comments if you already have a favorite nighttime drink that helps you sleep. And if you find these tips helpful, remember to hit the like button and turn on notifications so you never miss the next video. Why plain water can wake you up. Plain water is often seen as the purest, healthiest choice you can make. But when it comes to sleep, it doesn't actually provide the support your body needs at night. A glass of water may hydrate you, but it cannot calm your nervous system, warm your body, or deliver the essential nutrients your brain and muscles require to enter deep rest. Once you pass 60, things shift in ways many people don't expect. Your body loses its ability to hold fluid overnight. The hormone that helps retain water declines. Melatonin production drops steadily with age, and your bladder becomes far more sensitive. That means even a few sips of water before bed can be enough to wake you around 2 or 3 in the morning. And when that happens, falling back asleep often feels impossible. The surprising truth is that the real issue isn't hydration itself, but the type of drink you choose. Instead of avoiding fluids completely, the smarter approach is to switch to nighttime drinks that actively work with your body. These beverages provide magnesium to relax tight muscles, glycine to quiet the brain, tryptophan that can be transformed into melatonin, and plant compounds that help ease stress while supporting your natural sleep cycle. The right choice won't overload your bladder, won't cool your stomach, and when timed properly, will help your body maintain gentle hydration through the night. Best of all, you don't need much. Just a small glass taken an hour before bed can make a noticeable difference. Every drink I'm about to share has one thing in common: they are more than water. They deliver targeted nutrients that shift your body from being alert to truly restful, allowing you to sleep more deeply without the disruptions plain water often causes. 5 warm, unsweetened almond milk. A warm, soothing cup of unsweetened almond milk can be one of the simplest yet most effective ways to prepare your body for rest. Many people assume that cow's milk is the only bedtime drink linked to sleep. But as we grow older, lactose intolerance and digestive sensitivity become more common. In these cases, almond milk often turns out to be a gentler, more supportive choice. Just a small serving taken before bed has been shown to help older adults fall asleep more easily and stay asleep for longer stretches of the night. The secret lies in 2 natural nutrients, magnesium and tryptophan. Magnesium plays a key role in calming the nervous system, reducing overstimulation, and easing tension. Tryptophan is an amino acid that your body transforms into serotonin, which later converts into melatonin, the hormone that signals your brain and body that it is time for deep rest. Scientific evidence supports this effect. In one clinical study published in 2014, adults who drank almond milk twice a day over 2 weeks added an average of 22 extra minutes of deep sleep to their nights. They also woke up less often and reported greater alertness in the mornings. Unsweetened almond milk is naturally low in calories, does not raise blood sugar, and avoids the bloating that dairy can sometimes cause. This makes it a particularly safe option for older adults who are pre-diabetic or experience nighttime digestive discomfort. For best results, choose a plain, unsweetened version without added flavors. Warm about 120 to 150 milliliters and sip it slowly 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. For a comforting twist, add a pinch of cinnamon to support circulation and enhance flavor. Though simple, this drink works on two important levels, nourishing your nervous system while reinforcing your body's natural nighttime rhythm. If you give it a try and notice improvements, share your experience so that others can benefit as well. 4. Chamomile tea. A warm cup of chamomile tea may be one of the simplest yet most effective ways to calm your mind before bedtime. You don't always need medication to drift into restful sleep. Sometimes a natural option is enough to slow the racing signals in your brain and allow you to relax into a steady, uninterrupted night's rest. Chamomile has been trusted for centuries, and it remains one of the most reliable choices for older adults seeking peaceful sleep. What makes chamomile so powerful is a natural compound called apigenin. Unlike caffeine or other stimulants, chamomile contains no ingredients that keep you awake. Instead, apigenin binds to specific GABA receptors in the brain. These receptors are directly involved in regulating tension, anxiety, and your body's sleep-wake rhythm. When apigenin activates them, mental activity begins to quiet, the heart rate becomes steady, and the nervous system naturally shifts into rest mode. The effects can often be felt within minutes. Eyelids grow heavy, thoughts begin to slow, and breathing becomes smoother and more even. Research backs this up as well. In a 2015 clinical study, women over 65 who drank chamomile tea each night for 2 weeks reported remarkable improvements in sleep quality. On average, they fell asleep 16 minutes faster, woke up 30% less often, and the majority said their sleep felt deeper and more satisfying. Unlike sleeping pills, which force drowsiness, chamomile gently works with your body to restore balance. Think of it as a soft reminder, signaling your brain that it is safe to rest. To prepare, steep 1 tea bag in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. Then let it cool to a comfortable warmth. Sip it slowly about 45 minutes before bed. Add a slice of ginger or a touch of vanilla if you like. But avoid sugar if blood sugar is a concern. If you often go to bed with your mind still racing, try chamomile tonight. The calm it brings may truly surprise you. 3. Lightly warmed coconut water. Coconut water may remind you of warm summer days, but when prepared correctly, it can also be a gentle evening drink that supports deeper, calmer sleep even in the middle of winter. While it may sound unusual, this natural option can help older adults steady nervous system signals, reduce nighttime bladder spasms, and minimize unwanted awakenings. The secret lies in its mineral-rich content. Fresh coconut water naturally provides potassium, magnesium, and a small amount of sodium nutrients that are essential for balancing electrolytes, soothing overactive nerves, and regulating the smooth muscle contractions in your bladder. When these minerals are low, nighttime bathroom visits become more frequent, and sleep becomes fragmented. A 2017 study published in the Journal of Sleep Disorders Research found that older adults with reduced potassium levels had about 28% more nighttime awakenings than those with balanced electrolytes. Encouragingly, once minerals were restored naturally, sleep quality improved within just 1 week. However, how you drink coconut water is critical. Never take it cold. Avoid drinking it right before bed. and stay away from it if you have kidney issues or need to limit potassium intake. The best method is to dilute fresh coconut water with warm water, aiming for around 100 to 120 milliliters. Sip it slowly after dinner, leaving at least an hour before bedtime. For extra warmth and digestive support, you can add a thin slice of fresh ginger. This light drink not only helps ease bladder pressure, but also relaxes blood vessels and keeps your nervous system from becoming overstimulated overnight. If you've ever struggled with leg cramps, restless legs, or frequent urges to urinate, despite drinking very little, lightly warmed coconut water may help break that cycle. Try it for 3 nights in a row. And if you find yourself sleeping more peacefully, share your results. Sometimes, just a small, thoughtful change is all it takes to give your entire year of sleep a fresh start. 2 golden milk with black pepper. Golden milk, a soothing blend of turmeric and warm milk, is more than just a comforting evening drink. When prepared with black pepper, it becomes a natural aid for calming stress hormones and preparing the body for deep rest. Cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, often remains elevated late into the evening. Even when you don't feel outwardly stressed, high cortisol can keep your brain alert, your heart rate elevated, and delay the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. The result is a restless night of tossing and turning. The key ingredient in turmeric is curcumin, a compound recognized for its ability to regulate the HPA axis, the communication link between the brain, pituitary, and adrenal glands. By moderating this system, curcumin helps lower cortisol, increases calming GABA activity, and quiets the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that tends to stay overly active when you're trying to rest. Black pepper plays an essential role here, as its active compound piperine enhances the absorption of curcumin by 7 to 8 times, making the benefits much stronger. Scientific evidence supports this combination. A 2019 study published in Phytotherapy Research found that adults who took curcumin each night for 4 weeks reduced cortisol levels by an average of 23% while improving both deep sleep and overall sleep quality, confirmed by EEG scans. Preparing golden milk is simple. Stir half a teaspoon of turmeric powder with a small pinch of black pepper into 150 milliliters of warm milk. Almond, walnut, or oat milk are all excellent options. Sip slowly about an hour before bed. Avoid making it too concentrated, and don't drink it on a completely empty stomach. Beyond sleep, this golden drink can also ease nighttime joint discomfort, reduce inflammation, and support recovery while you rest. If stress or morning soreness has disrupted your nights, try golden milk tonight. And if it works for you, share your experience to help others discover this gentle path to true rest. 1 warm gelatin or bone broth. When people think of gelatin or bone broth, they often imagine joint support or skin health. While that is true, what many don't realize is that these drinks can also be powerful allies for sleep, especially for adults over 60. Beyond keeping joints flexible and skin firm, gelatin is rich in an amino acid called glycine, a remarkable compound that plays a central role in promoting deep, restorative rest and balancing the nervous system. Glycine works by gently slowing your heart rate, slightly lowering your core body temperature, and increasing the presence of slow-wave brain activity, the exact rhythm your body needs to achieve dreamless, uninterrupted sleep. In fact, a 2007 study published in Neuropsychopharmacology demonstrated that consuming just 3 grams of glycine before bedtime helped older adults sleep more soundly, wake less frequently during the night, and feel noticeably clearer and more refreshed the following morning. Unlike sleeping pills, which artificially force drowsiness, glycine supports your body's own natural transition into restful slumber. The benefits go even further. At night, glycine also stimulates collagen production, aiding tissue repair, muscle recovery, and joint health functions that naturally decline with age. Bone broth, made by slowly simmering bones, provides not only gelatin and glycine, but also proline and essential minerals. These nutrients calm the digestive system, nourish connective tissue, and supply steady hydration throughout the night without overwhelming the bladder. In practice, using gelatin is simple. Dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored powder into about 120 milliliters of warm water, stirring until fully dissolved. Sip slowly 30 to 45 minutes before bed. If you prefer bone broth, choose a low-sodium version. Warm it gently without making it too thick, and drink it plain for best absorption. While it may not work as a miracle cure, for many older adults, the right support at the right time can bring back the comfort of truly restful nights. If other methods have failed and you still wake up tired, consider giving gelatin or bone broth a chance. And if you notice a difference, share your experience. Your story might be the encouragement someone else needs to finally sleep through the night. How to drink for better sleep. Many people worry that drinking anything in the evening will inevitably wake them up in the middle of the night for a trip to the bathroom. But the reality is different if you choose the right drink, at the right time, and consume it in the right way. You can still rest soundly without disruption. The first guideline is to focus on quantity. You don't need a large glass. Around 100 to 150 milliliters is more than enough. 1 teaspoon of dissolved gelatin, half a small cup of warm almond milk, or a modest mug of chamomile tea already carry enough nutrients to encourage rest without overwhelming your bladder. Drinking more does not improve sleep quality. In fact, it often backfires by forcing you to wake up earlier. Second, timing matters. The ideal window is 60 to 90 minutes before bed. Avoid waiting until you are under the covers. Instead, treat this drink as part of a calming evening ritual. Sip slowly, brush your teeth, visit the bathroom one last time, and then head to bed with an empty bladder. Third, focus on nutrient-rich beverages that come in small volumes. Thicker drinks like gelatin, golden milk, or almond milk are especially effective. Not only do they relax your body, but they also help water stay in your muscles and nerves, instead of rushing directly to the bladder. If lighter drinks such as tea or coconut water tend to wake you during the night, simply shift them earlier, ideally before 7 p.m. Fourth, train your bladder. Just like your muscles, your bladder responds to routine. By emptying it at the same time each night, you teach your body to hold water more effectively until morning. Fifth, pay attention to the pace of drinking. Take small sips over 10 to 15 minutes while breathing evenly. This allows your body to absorb fluids gradually and prevents a sudden rush that could trigger your bladder. Finally, experiment carefully. Introduce only 1 new bedtime drink per week. Try almond milk first, then gelatin the following week, and so on. Because every individual's body reacts differently, this method helps you discover what truly works without creating unwanted side effects or nightly interruptions. After the age of 60, sleep can feel more complicated due to shifting hormones, a more sensitive bladder, and a nervous system that reacts to minor changes. Yet you don't have to accept restless nights or early awakenings. Often, a few thoughtful adjustments to your evening routine are enough to help your body remember how to sink into deep, restorative rest. The 5 bedtime drinks we've explored: warm almond milk, chamomile tea, lightly warmed coconut water, golden milk with black pepper, and warm gelatin or bone broth are more than just cozy evening choices. Each one delivers unique nutrients that can help your body relax, recover, and stay asleep until morning. From magnesium that soothes your nerves, to glycine that encourages deep, restorative rest, to plant compounds that ease stress hormones, These drinks work with your body's natural rhythms rather than against them. Remember, it's not about drinking a large amount. It's about choosing wisely. Pick the drink that feels right for you. Enjoy it about an hour before bedtime, and give your body a few nights to adjust. For some, the difference may be noticeable the very first evening. For others, the benefits appear more gradually. That's why I encourage you to try just one of these drinks tonight and see how you feel in the morning. And I'd love to hear your story. Share in the comments which drink you chose and how it worked for you. Your experience could be exactly what someone else needs to finally enjoy a full night of restful sleep. If you found this helpful, consider sharing it with a friend or family member who struggles with sleep. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss future tips. Every week, I'll be here with simple, natural ways to help you reclaim the peaceful, deep rest you deserve. Finally, if this video brought you value, please tap the like button. It truly supports the channel. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.